You know, one of the phrases I really can't be doing with, is this phrase that a lot of royal commentators make about an olive branch, to each other. It's an olive branch to His Majesty the King, an olive branch from Prince Harry to his brother Prince William, that sort of thing. There is no olive branch at all. Clearly, at this point in the relationship, you can see that they're just simply distancing themselves for obvious reasons, and mostly the reason is that nobody can actually trust those two. It's as simple as that. Why would you want to be in a room with Meghan Markle wondering whether that's now going to be the next splash in People or Us magazine weekly over in the States? That's your problem. That is the biggest problem. But what's fascinating is just how petty that Meghan and Harry truly are against the family that gave them so much. As ever, let me explain. Morning, nice to see you. You all right today? By the way, thank you. I'm glad you were, so we'll have a lovely wave. I'm glad you enjoyed the video about the potential loss of the Freedom Pass. It's sort of divided a lot of people out. The Freedom Pass is the free bus pass over here. And this is the narrative that this particular government are going down. It's just take away from the people that have worked all their lives, done everything for the country, and give it to people who've done nothing, come in illegally and invaded. And the bottom line is you can fester at home. This is our new voter. That's the real deal if you want the political stance on it. They don't care about what you've done, it's about what others can do for them now in the future. If only other political commenters would actually be blunt enough to say that's the deal, because that's what it is. But it's very sad, and I'll keep you informed as and when that develops. It's a little bit like this particular story regarding, of course, His Royal Highness, the Prince of Wales, Prince William. Now, where I found it fascinating, I did enjoy his documentary. I thought it was very moving and done with a lot of tact and civility and kindness and stuff. I know how television's made, and I can see they did very little editing on it, because you can see that he cares. As he pointed out on the homelessness documentary over 2 nights, it really was something that inspired his late mother, the Princess Diana, and of course you can understand her herself. She had a kind, empathetic nature, which has obviously transcended into Prince William. What I felt really sorry for him was, of course, naturally, this has been picked up across America by Disney Plus, and as I pointed out, many other countries around the world. And I think this will benefit a lot of other countries who might see it and go, oh, that's interesting, that maybe we could follow that route, that sort of stuff. But how petty, of course, for his younger brother once again to try and pop up and steal the limelight with this. That's right, literally on the very same day, making sure that he felt, as ever we have to say allegedly, to try and knock his elder brother and his more important project off the front pages was Harry addressing NATO. Now, as many people pointed out on digital platforms and saying what exactly? What could he possibly bring to the table? Well, apparently it was all about the Invictus Games, but I lost the will to watch it because I couldn't be bothered. But what I do know from an excellent source is the fact that they were very keen, and that is Meghan and Harry, again, allegedly, to get this out there as quickly as possible, ideally on that date. And you see when they talk about, as I mentioned at the beginning of the video, an olive branch. There is no olive branch, it's a them and us. I don't think William's interested at all. He's just ploughing on with his own career, his own life, as it were. And of course, Catherine, the Princess of Wales, very nicely went up to see the terrible situation, the tragedies of the murders up in Southport. Very commendable. But Meghan and Harry, their cachet now is literally celebrity. But this failed to really rumble any front pages or indeed garner any sympathetic headlines. Even Harry must think now that as many people looking openly bored while he addressed them on a big screen in NATO, maybe the time has come to look at Africa in a more, lightened form. Either way, something needs to be done rather dramatically. Congratulations, though, to His Royal Highness, the Prince of Wales, Prince William. Whether you agree with his stance on homelessness or not, at least he's doing something, and we have to applaud that. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.